there we go. Alright, I'm someone named Dean. Yeah. Well, I'm a dad of one kid, soon to be 2 kids, whenever the other kid drops. Yo, phone. Yo, waiting for that new kid to drop. Long ago, in the beautiful kingdom of Hyrule surrounded by mountains and forests, legends told of an omnipotent and omniscient word, golden power that resided in a hidden land. Reading comprehension, yeah! Many people aggressively sought to enter the hidden sacred realm. Yeah, checks out. But no one ever returned. One day, evil power began to flow from the sacred realm. So, the king commanded 7 sages to seal the gate to the realm of the golden power. That seal should have remained for all time. But when these events were obscured by the mist of time and became legend, a mysterious priest known as Aganim came to Hyrule to release the seal. He eliminated the good king of Hyrule. Through evil magic, he began to make descendants of the 7 sages vanish, one after another. And the time of destiny for Princess Zelda is drawing near. Okay. Hey, this is... well, it's this game. A Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. 1991, 1992, Nintendo. Huh. How old was I? Oh, man. Ah, jeez. This takes me back. Yeah, I had to enjoy that little introduction sequence there. I remember being, gosh, how old was I? 1991, 1992. So I would have only been 3 when this game came out. Huh. I remember playing it around kindergarten, 4 or 5. Playing it with my dad. And I remember that intro sequence, the one I was just poorly narrating over. It got me. I was hooked. I was like, oh my goodness, who is this jerk? This Agnahim guy. And these 7 sages? This is crazy. And it was, you know? As a kid seeing something like this, I don't know, maybe partially growing up, seeing maybe my cousins play it or my dad play it, and then being able to play it for myself. Yeah, so... I don't know, I'm craving some nostalgia. That's why I'm here, revisiting A Link to the Past. See, I don't remember if everyone just speaks in capital letters or lowercase, so I don't want to do lowercase and everyone's like, Zelda! Hey, Link. It won't matter. You know, actually, Link P. Oh God, what have I done? You know what? I gotta do it like I did when I was sorry. Dean. I gotta call it Dean. I know his name's Link, but as a kid, I named him Dean. That's what I would have done. Keep Dink, you coward. No. Do you want that? Fine, okay. Hey, streamer here. Okay. Fine, alright. Just ignore what you see here. Don't mind this. Totally legitimate Super Nintendo. Actually, yeah, it's a real Super Nintendo. Very real. It's perfect. The amalgamation of Link and Dean. Dink. Sure, it's already been done. Oh, I remember the erase screen. Actually, this kind of works out pretty good. Used to scare the crap out of me. So when I was playing this game as a kid and I had my own cartridge to myself, I basically would rarely ever erase. Yeah, because of that sound. I was just like, what have I done? I've killed him. I was always kind of like that with save files as I was younger. And on the comment, or on the topic of just naming characters, I used to name every character in a Zelda game, well, Dean, until maybe Majora's Mask. So not too many games. There we go. Save file 2. Oh, your little brothers would erase your games behind your back? Oof, that hurts. For the most part, my little brothers were pretty good about save files. They would never do that. Or they would talk to me. You know what? I got voice mod. Let's do this one. Sure.
Testing? Sure. Help me. Please. Help me? I am a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The priest, him, has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Him has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the 7 Sages seal. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me.
I like how he's just sleeping. He's like, oh! Eyes wide open. I mean, from what you can see. Oh. Especially Majora's Mask. Yeah, it only had 2 save files. So with 3 brothers, it was war to claim. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, that is one thing that always stuck out with Majora's Mask. Probably one of my favorite Zelda games. Terrible it only had 2 save files. So yeah, we're Dink. We just had a prophetic dream for some reason. And we have our uncle just sitting in the dark. Yeah, and for context for those who may be tuning in for the first time, I bought voice mod for 30 bucks so I could be a space marine. That comes up a lot.
Well, basically, if I don't use it, I feel like I wasted it, so I gotta use it. So, even if most of the time nobody can understand what I'm saying.
But anyways, I love how there's only one bed in this dude's house, and he's just sitting in a chair. But you know what? Maybe he's a cool uncle. Maybe he's like, maybe he took Dink in. I actually never thought of that. Maybe he's like an orphan. It's like, I only got one bed, so I'll just stare at my table in the dark. Dink, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. Uncle, why are you going out with a sword and shield? What the hell? So then you can, of course, take out pots aggressively. I never knew what this was as a kid, but as I've grown older, I'm like, I think it's supposed to be like a pot hanging over a fireplace. Yeah. Gotta love that the blanket is its own sprite. And of course you get the lantern here. If you don't get it now, I think the game does some sort of thing where the next chest you interact with is a lantern. I never really experimented with it as a kid. I should have tried that, but I didn't. We're just gonna grab it. You got the lamp. Now you can light torches and see your way in darkness. I remember at least a couple times as a kid I used to leave that there because I was like, man, there's nothing going on in Dink's house here. And then I think if you go back in, the blanket despawns and everything's all peaceful sounding. Oh yeah. So yeah, I can do some late night gardening. Oh right, quest.
Help me. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. I know there's a hidden path from outside the castle to the garden inside.
And of course, as a kid, I was like, oh man, we're gonna save the day? We gotta help her. And it's like, what are you doing up this late, kid? You can't stay up when you're... You can stay up when you're grown up. Now go home. I see you brought a map, so you don't get lost. Press X button to see your map. I like this guy more than other guy. Oh, everything's so moody. I forgot it had like a Mode 7 map. Oh, and you can zoom out. As a kid, I used to wander around the edges of Hyrule here, hoping that I can get to those corner areas of the map and discover some ultimate secret. But the game is big enough as it is. It's just, as a kid, I enjoyed it so much, I just wanted more of it. You look strong for a kid. How much can you lift? Press the A button while touching a thing to lift it. Apparently can't lift you. Yep, just this guy's ripping bushes out of the ground effortlessly. Yeah, there's a lot of secrets. I remember at least one save file I doubled. No, not doubled, sorry. I got all the hearts, and then I think I did something to make them stronger, or is that only in Ocarina of Time? There's a fairy you talk to, kind of makes your heart hard? No, what? That's not a good way to describe it. It basically made your heart worth twice as much. And then there's a dude you could talk to that made your magic twice as gooder. But as a dumb kid, I remember talking to him. He's like a bat in a well, I think, when you're in the dark world. And I was like, what? I only have half magic now? Because I didn't really understand it. So then I remember resetting my game, not saving it, and just playing through the game normally without talking. Yeah, heart's hard, you know. Your hearts got harder. So they gave you angina. Yeah. Alright, so knowing that we're probably a kid with low attention span, they're reminding us to go to the castle. And unfortunately, there's nowhere we can go. These guards, 4 guards, every night posted outside to prevent Link, or Dink, from escaping. So he has no choice but to go to the castle. I will give 100 rupees to the man who finds the descendants of the sages, the king. I don't think you could rip out signs in this one, or could you? I don't know. I always find it interesting that there's hearts along these paths. Hey, you're not alone in the castle, son. Go home and get some sleep. I can't. I gotta find my destiny. I always resonated with this little wobbly dance, little wobbly walk. When he's going forward, you know, he's got the animation. But when he's frontwards, he's holding his arm forward. So then, yeah, you go here, you lift this up. Oh my god. I'd feel so sorry for the person who's just gardening and falls down to their death. Yep. I know. I'm on my way. God. That sound effect lives rent-free in my head. As do these weird puddles. As a kid, I didn't really quite understand them. I could just see it's just water over cobblestone. Oh man, it's dark in here. You're short on magic power. You can't use this item now. Watch your magic meter. Is that your voice, Dink? Is that you? I told you to wait at home. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power in the blade. Hold the B button. Uncle, I think you gotta save your breath. You're dying. Then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. What do you mean, our people?
Dink, you must rescue Princess Zelda. Our people are fated to do so.
Is that in the original script? I don't know if I'm actually playing a translated version of the ROM. I know that's, I mean, I might have a special version of a cartridge. Okay, my official, let's just say my brother got me this game, and I believe he also got me a version of Secret of Mana that has an accurate script that actually fixes some of the story, because some of these games were translated very quickly. Probably not this one. I think Secret of Mana had some issues. I can't remember what the story behind that was. Maybe it was like file size limitation. But anyways.
But do not fall victim to fate, Dink. I shall always remember our time together.
Huh. I don't remember it being that way, so maybe this script is different for this. I'll have to ask my brother.
I remember him being like, take my sword and shield. Zelda is your destiny.
And then he's dead. He's dead. 'Cause he fell down the well and, I don't know, broke his butt. Honestly, the same thing happens to me. Nice. I love how this basically has a little stage for $5. And then we light up the place. As a kid, I used to remember, I remember his sneezes. I used to remember, In The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Link's uncle's dying words, save the princess, are left unfinished, sparking a long-standing debate. What he was about to say. Yes, that's true. Some people think Link and Zelda are brother-sister, or destiny. So, I think this one has different dialogue then. Which may not be accurate to the nostalgia that I'm fiending for these days, but that's okay. Maybe I'll actually, you know what? It's not even like I remember what was going on in this game anyways. Actually, all you need to know is in the beginning of that little text scroll animation thing, slideshow. Okay. So my favorite thing to do, of course, was just charging it. You know, sword. Charging my sword. Yeah. Raptor made it. Yeah, you know what? He probably did. That sounds about right. I remember his Pokemon animation the most. The one with Brock. It got weird. Yeah, his stuff was really good. Yeah, I like how we're a kid of unknown age, and now that we have a sword and shield, we're just gonna commit murder. But you know what? Don't worry, these guys are evil. I don't think it ever tells you that in the game, but I think it's implied that they're possessed. That's why their eyes are all dark. Ah, man, the music. I love the music. I remember as a kid, probably 5, 6, yeah, around that age, I believe. I would have been entering the castle for the first time. I'm like, I gotta find the princess. Oh my gosh. Yes, we murdered innocents.
Wow, I really am a dink.
No, it's true. It's my destiny. Right, I remember that. Even though I remember, I had to do it anyways. But yeah, this was the pinnacle of gaming. At least, you know, when you're a kid. And I think my experience with Zelda, I do remember seeing it on the NES, but I would have been... I don't know, I would have been way too little for that. Actually, I was way too little for both of these, up until like... Yeah, if this game came out when I was like 2 or 3, So I probably didn't play it until like 1994 or 1993, maybe. I don't know, I'd have to ask my dad actually. Kind of curious. Can't even remember the last time I played it. There was some point where I got the N64, and even though I love this game, I just kind of... I lost interest with it. I don't know, 3D games were the new thing. And even for a while, I was like, yeah, 3D games, they're the best. 2D games are lame now, but I'm wrong about that. Or I was. And I knew I was wrong about it later on. Because, heck, nowadays, I play a bunch of 2D indie games. I mean, I just played through Celeste. That game's beautiful. Lots of good 2D games. I'm glad it didn't go away. Because I you know, at the time, this was the best they could do in terms of technology and art and media. And people grew to love it. And then suddenly it was gone. But not really. It lived in the hearts of people, and then later on they would learn to do game development for themselves and essentially recreate it. So it never goes away. If that makes any sense. Like, look at PlayStation 1 games. I was a filthy trend chaser, yeah. I mean, yeah, you're calling me out. You know, you wanted me to name the character Dink, so I did. Listen, I don't give in to peer pressure. I just do what people tell me so they like me, okay? I don't have low self-esteem. I just have Elsa-esteem. I need... No, and not to be confused with Elsa-esteem, as in Elsa from Disney's Frozen. I just need esteem from else people. Gosh. Anyways, I don't know what the hell I'm saying anymore. Though, truth be told, self-esteem can only really come from the self. So, remember, kids. Insert fatherly advice here. How dare your child self follow trends? Yeah. Child self was a bit... Yeah. A bitch. I swore, damn it, I'm gonna have to censor that later. I like how I can't even swear. Like, I have to use the button. Even though my kid is asleep. He's very impressionable. Turning 3 very soonish. Okay, there is no point in cutting these curtains. It's just something I've always done for satisfaction. I think at some point we're like, you know we have to push this? Wait, no, we don't. We have to go to the basement. What am I doing? I'm like going off some sort of weird muscle memory. As a kid, I used to just enjoy wandering around in video games that I've already played a gazillion times. There's just something therapeutic and nice about it, I guess. Or comforting. Like, I can think of even, say, for example, Mario 64. Played the game to death, but still play it. Just visit a level I enjoyed and just jump around. Even though there was no more objectives to it. I don't really do that with video games anymore. Although if a game is really pretty, I try to admire it for its aesthetics and scenery. Right? It's very easy to die at the beginning of the game. Oh no! Well, that's the end of the stream, everyone. We say kids are impressionable, but I watched a cousin's friend try to murder a seagull. No one told him to do that. Yeah, kids do that. I remember, I have a story actually, because playing this game is reminding me of odd parts of my childhood. Not really odd, actually, I'm just remembering parts of my childhood. I was a silly kid. But I remember one time in kindergarten class, and I don't know, I'm just reminding this. You need the shield. Can you use the shield? I don't think this shield is helpful at all. I think it's the bare minimum. think once you get the red shield and the bigger gold shield, your life is a bit better. But yeah, I should just be doing that, poking. I also thought I remembered the sword being smaller. I don't know why, like a dagger. I'm just misremembering the game. Yeah, I think I'm just misremembering. I didn't think of the original Zelda, where you're basically poking. Oh no, please, don't do it. I'm just a kid. Kid who murdered your friend. Please, sir, I'm innocent.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Or we could just go up here and appreciate the level geometry. Be careful you didn't accidentally get weird kid special cartridge that turns... Hold on, what's this say? Into corn halfway through. That sounds pleasantly cursed. If that's a reference to something, I'm not sure what it is. Oh gosh, I didn't even finish my silly story, did I? It's not a silly story, it's a story. So, on the topic of kids kind of just doing kid stuff, I remember in kindergarten... Oh, how do I use that? Okay, wow, man. Yeah, so everyone was just chasing this butterfly, and it was a very beautiful... Oh yeah, I was talking about how things... Yeah, some things seem off to me, but I don't know. That's the thing, because the last time I would have played this game would have been... Maybe... Definitely before I was 10. Like, maybe I would have revisited this game shortly after having the N64. But by the time I got my N64, I would have already played it to death. But yeah, I think I was also mentioning a story about... Yeah, kindergarten, we were all chasing a butterfly, and I remember it being a pretty beautiful butterfly, and it was innocent. And we all, for some reason, just had this kid mentality. One kid was like, kill it! And then we were all just chasing it, like, just like a mob. And then I remember, like, we crushed the poor butterfly, and then I got really sad, and then the teacher was extremely disappointed. I don't even remember who the teacher was. She seemed like a really nice person, but she was just disappointed at the pointless violence. So after that happened, she just asked everyone to come inside, even though it was a beautiful day. There we go.
Got the big key. This is the master key of the dungeon. It can open many locks that small keys cannot.
Although I would say, like, she could probably just crawl underneath this, Oh, I don't know, actually. Maybe it's not floating in the middle of the way. I would have cried if you did that in front of me as a child. I cried when a beetle I found died. I had named it and everything. Oh. It's like, I'm just gonna help myself to this treasure here. I totally forgot about her.
Thank you, Dink. I had a feeling you were getting close. Dink, listen carefully. The priest is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle, so it's okay that you murdered them. You knew that, right? I fear the worst for my father. I'm pretty sure he's dead. The priest is a human fiend with strong magical powers. ... Do you understand?
I'm probably not even 12. Not at all. Oh no. The classic Zelda repeat everything. Yeah, sure. I understand completely now. Can you shut up so I can open this treasure chest?
Alright. Let's get out of here before the priests notice. I know a secret path, but first we have to get through the first floor. Let's go.
Yeah, a classic case of, but thou must. I remember when video games started introducing, but thou doesn't have to. It's like, what? You mean I can choose to do something different? Although that loop there wasn't as annoying to me as, say, what's it, the owl from Ocarina of Time? Those big exposition dumps. Well, I mean, he must have left an impression of me because, you know, with all these big giant tangents I go on. Yeah, fell for it. How Microsoft gets you with the updates, yeah, they're notorious. I said it on one of my streams where basically I accidentally upgraded into Microsoft 11 because I wasn't paying attention. And maybe I'm just imagining it now that I think about it, but I swear the button to decline the offer for the free update was in a different spot because I just wasn't paying attention. And then I ended up clicking it, and then I just could not be bothered to roll back anything. Whoop. Ah.
There's a secret passage in the throne room that leads to the sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us.
I hope so. Oop. Ah, I see.
That ornamental shelf should open. Do you have a light? It's pitch dark inside, and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. Help me push it from the left.
And I remember as a kid, I was like, okay. And then I'd be like, it's not working. And it's like, oh. No chime? See, the one thing about that is we don't really put the shelf back there, so the priest is definitely going to find out where you went. Right. I remember this used to scare me as a kid. Right. Even the... Am I just imagining it? Or is the inventory even different as well? Gosh, I don't know. I'll have to talk to my cousin. Oops, son. I'll have to talk to my brother. Wow. My cousin's son, brother. Jeez. I'm tired. I have to talk to family. Not my bro. Interspersed ages is what I'll call him for the context of this video. I kind of give everyone a code name. Okay. Just Facebook messages. I'm leaving all my notifications active though, because just in case my wife needs me. In case baby comes, then I guess I'm gonna just stop playing and we're gonna go to the hospital. It's doing that thing that Super Nintendo would do with the audio layers. It's like, because there's a rain sound effect going on, it's like certain sound effects fade out. You can kind of notice it even with the music. It's always been an interesting thing. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like it can only handle so many sound effects. why I'm good at this game. Yeah, honestly, my younger brother really spoiled me with getting me a Super Nintendo and an N64 and a means to basically play all these games from my childhood. By totally ethical means, nothing illegal was done. And I am actually using original hardware at least, so that's fun. Yeah, he got me the Super Famicom, which is something I've actually always wanted as a kid because it has the colored face buttons, X, Y, B, and A. The one I grew up with was I guess, the one with the purple buttons, which I guess I oddly have nostalgia for.
After passing through these sewers, we will be very close to the sanctuary. Let's be careful.
You know what this game is reminding me of? How it would have came with like a full-blown instruction manual with beautiful art and colored pages. And I think I've probably gone on this tangent before, but I'll do it again. Watch me, or listen to me. No, you don't have to actually. You can do whatever you want. It's all good. But I am going to talk about it. I do miss instruction manuals in video games. Physical media in general. I grew up with it, you know? It was just always nice to have this video game, look at the box art, look at all 6 sides of it, get excited to play it, read the manual, full-blown color, which usually looked better than the game itself, unless it was using actual illustrations from the game. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I didn't know what video game to play, but oh my goodness, dying by rats. Please. I'm just a kid. Did we get bombs this early on? I don't believe we come back here. I'm pretty sure once we, actually, you know what? I don't actually remember, but I swear we don't come back. Unless we can. We'll see. Maybe you could. Okay. I need healing. They're so easy to kill. I'm just so bad at this game. Yeah, maybe you can come back by choice. It's just maybe the castle you can't come back to. Well, game, why would you do this to me? Although, the mice seem to be just hugging the walls. No, never mind. Spoke too soon. Well, honestly, if I die to these rodents, I am not worthy of saving the kingdom. With that said, though, that rat is huge. Like, everyone is kind of the same size in this game. So let's all assume they're like 5 feet. So it's about the size of a small dog. Oh, gosh. I wasn't paying attention to what she said. Crap. Okay, one gives us snakes. One doesn't give us snakes. Oh shit. Why was I reading? Same thing happened to me when I was a kid. Actually, funny enough, I played this game before I could even properly read, so that also might be why some of my memories are skewed of this game. Okay, which one do I go?
Jesus Christ, no!
Well, that sucks. That just happened. Oh man, we're all the way back here. Okay. On the topic of instruction manuals, you should play Tunic. It's a Zelda-inspired puzzle game that has an in-game manual reminiscent of old game manuals. That is beautiful. I actually saw that game, and I looked at it. It had Zelda vibes, but I also heard it's enough of its own... Oh, you unlock pages. Cool. Yeah, I heard it also does its own thing, and it's actually pretty hard or something, or fairly challenging. Like very Dark Souls-like. I'd probably enjoy it, actually. Oh no. Oh, we'll just rush through. Each page has secrets. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll check that out. There's the, at least at the time of this recording here, the spring Steam sale. I might want to check it out. There's a couple games I want to actually check out. Oh, I'm dying again because I'm being impatient. I can't wait till I get to that point in the game where I have so much health I just don't care and I'll just tank hits. I used to do that a lot in Metroid Prime, those games. Maybe I should actually kill these rodents and get some hearts back. Nope. Oh my lord, why am I so bad at this game? Near death again. It is challenging, but the biggest challenge is solving the language of the world, but that's optional. Oh, interesting. Like you go in and you can't understand anything. Gotta make like a Rosetta Stone or whatever it's called. Okay. Am I gonna die again? Please, I need healing. I hate it. But you know what? It's teaching me how to play the game again. Whew. Oh gosh. Oh my lord. Okay, you know what? Fine. Until you get to the stupid worm boss in this game, yeah, with the, you have to use a bow and arrow. I don't remember what boss it is. It's like googly eyes, and I think you're in a tower. I think one of the reasons I've been thinking about... Yeah, I think it's like... Okay, we're thinking about the same one, because I think I'm... Yeah. Yeah, it has a big wacky eyes, and it goes whoa every time you hit it, but I guess that's actually all the bosses in this game. I think one of the reasons I've been thinking about Zelda recently... Pull the switch over there. She doesn't even tell you. Does she? I swear she tells you which one. Okay. Like how he's minding his own business.
Princess Zelda, you are safe. Is this your doing, Dink?
Sure.
Yes, it was Dink who, embarrassingly, died many times by rats who helped me escape from the dungeon when I was a captive of the priest. Said, something like, once I have finished with you, the final line, the seal of the sages will be open. Dink, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the priest's clutches. If he releases the seal of the seven sages, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the priest before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. sense that a mighty evil force guides the priest's actions and augments his magical powers. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the priest is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of the one of the 7 sages. Maybe he can tell you more. I'll mark his house on your map, but watch your every move. I'm certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. Oh, never mind, I'm actually the old guy talking.
I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the Elder. Do you understand?
Yes. Whew. Got a heart container. Thank goodness. So I guess maybe we can go back that way. But yeah, like I said, Evil Priest is gonna come back, see the giant thing behind the throne room gone, and is gonna lead right here. Okay, that's how we save. I couldn't quite remember. I just want to see, is that thing still open? It's closed now. I don't know. Oh, I did it. Whew. Only took 46 minutes or so. Yep, this feels good. I remember this was definitely my one of my favorite moments playing this game back in the day. At least I can... Obviously, I can't really quite remember it because it's been so long. And when you're remembering something, you're remembering the last time you remembered it, right? At the time, you're remembering it, which could kind of change how you're remembering it. Anyways, remember. So, I remember just walking out of this church here and be like, wow! I'm like, I can go anywhere, can't I? And then you could. You can go in the secret passage, I think. Yeah, and you know what? That's right. There is a secret where when you have the boots, if you run from, I think, the church all the way to that secret passage in the well, it loads a special room. And I remember doing that one time as a dumb kid, because I just booted up the game, started running around like crazy, seeing how fast I can go somewhere. And I found that room. And then I told my cousins about it, and they didn't believe me. It's like Chris Hooligan room or Hooligan? I can't remember. I should know, I just can't recall it. It was like a weird Easter egg. I guess one of the translators or programmers did it. Actually, you know, I'll look it up later. Okay, so gotta go with the X. And yeah, you're kind of free to go wherever you want, essentially. I remember, of course, going in the water. I'm like, oh, you can't swim, except I'm not going to do that. And I also remember running from these guards. And then finding out, oh, if you just go to the village, you're safe. It's all good. And then I also found out about hitting those chickens and incurring their wrath. Yeah, I miss the freedom in old games where you need to figure out things yourself. Everything holds your hands these days, that's true. But, well, that's it for me, dude. I need sleep. Good night. Well, good night to you. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. You have a good sleep and all that fun jazz. You, sir, have you been going through life without one of my hold anything bottles? I'll step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale right now for the low price of 100 rupees. Yeah, sure, I actually have money for that. Goodbye. Thanks a lot. Now hold it above your head for the whole world to see, okay? It's good for business. It's a magic bottle. Huh. See, I never actually thought it was magic, but that kind of makes sense. Now, is bombs just an item you find by cutting into stuff, or do you have to get a bomb bag? That might be just an Ocarina of Time thing. Oh, and we need the net. Where do I get the net from? It's been so long. Hi, Dink. Elder? Are you talking about the grandpa? Okay, but don't tell any of the bad people about this. He's hiding in the palace past the castle. I'll mark your spot on your map. Here you are. Oh, right. He's the dude who also gives us the running boots. Just buy some bombs. But I won't. Just be able to find some, right? Oh, you know what? I could just buy them. These are bombs. Did you know you can pick up a bomb you already placed? Press the A button. I always loved how the trees looked in this game. I know they're kind of simplistic, but I know a lot of the visuals in this game, even though it's very pixely, and you're looking at it through my $20 capture card, which, oh man, before I was playing today, I had so much trouble getting to work. I gotta replace it. I've been looking. Yeah, I just happened to remember that. I was looking at some, I guess, used capture cards on Facebook Marketplace, but I really shouldn't just buy one randomly. Because I don't know, I guess if this works, it works good enough. Now, the image quality is... I don't know if it's because... Well, first off, it's only 20 bucks, but I also... The other factor is I'm just using a HDMI adapter that plugs straight into my Super Nintendo, which was also 20 bucks. And that thing seems pretty janky too. So it might be a combination of those two things. But because it visually looks so poor anyways, I decided to just activate a bunch of OBS filters. I think I downloaded a pack called Retro Effects to kind of give it this CRT TV look with that little occasional banding that you see going across the screen, and maybe a little bit of screen flickering and dithering. So I'm feeling rather nostalgic. Besides, it's like I can't make it look any better with the base effects, so I might as well make it look a little worse. Hey, here's Dink, the wanted man. Soldiers, anyone come quickly. Oh yeah, that's right.
You! Why would you do this to me?
You just have to leave town.
They'll never find me in here.
Love that music. Man, this is just... I don't know. It's... Nostalgia's off the chart. Oh, there's bombs here, so I didn't need to buy the other stuff. Oh well. My goodness. I really did love this game. I still do. And it is fun to revisit it. And honestly, hearing the music of this, the sound font, goodness, it's making me want to play like Final Fantasy 2, well, /4. And like, oh, there's so many good games. Oh my lord. Yeah, back in the day, I would have got all the heart pieces somehow without a guide. But that would have involved playing this game quite a lot. This way to Lost Woods. And you know what? I'm actually remembering something. I do remember asking my dad for help playing this game. kind of, I don't know. It just reminds me of an earlier time in my life that I almost forgot. I appreciate moments like that, you know? Just kind of forgot about it. I guess when my kid gets older and he plays video games, I'm gonna have to help him too. Though I suspect with how technology goes and, you know, how the younger generations are exposed to such things, probably won't have any problem. He'll actually probably be helping me with things. Ooh, oh, it's you, Dink. What can I do for you, young man? The elder? Oh, no one has seen him since the priest began collecting victims. Huh. What? Master Sword? Well, I don't exactly remember the details. But, yeah, I'm reading it out of order. Long ago, a prosperous people known as the Hylians inhabited this land. Legends tell of many treasures that the Hylians hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say that now is sleeping deep in the forest. Do you understand the legend? Yeah. Thanks. Anyway, look for the elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. You take care now, Dink. Wanted. Oh yeah. Call a soldier if you see him. That's funny. Yeah, she does the same thing too. I don't remember if it ever goes away, and I didn't realize this as a kid. This is Mario. I'm pulling this to get some rupees. Fun little Easter egg. There also should be a house that's really long, and we can enter it from the back and get another bottle. Hi, Tink. Sorry about my yard. It's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting. I'm glad to have company to talk to. I will tell you an interesting story. There's a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it is hard to find. The treasure of the Zora can turn people into fish. I'd love to see that. Yeah, one thing I want to do is I want to compare the pause menu here, because this just looks unfamiliar to me. Unless maybe that's just what it looked... Yeah, wait, hold on. It's been so long that I'm probably just not noticing it, but even the mana bar is horizontal. Isn't it supposed to be vertical? Yeah, maybe this is a different version of the game, or altered. I don't know. Nothing wrong with that. I'll have to ask my bro about it. Oh yeah, that guy runs away if you try to catch him. Oh, Dink, the rumors say you kidnapped the princess, but I still trust you. Thank you. Then I can just go murder chickens when you're not looking. Oh, sorry, I didn't actually mean it. Definitely one improvement that Ocarina of Time did was having the multiple C buttons allow you to use different items. Alright, you run off. I'm just gonna break into your house, take your stuff. Another chicken. Okay, am I misremembering? I thought there was a house we can go into the back of. Let me see. Maybe I'm thinking, oh, here it is. It's gonna be this one. There we go. Helpful, especially early on in the game where it's a little easier to die because you have such a little health. Oh, another Mario thing. Can I pull in this one? I think it's just the one. Blink, blink, blink. I can't go out because I'm sick. Cough, cough. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that is coming down off the mountain. Sniff, sniff. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now, I'll lend it to you. You borrowed the bug catching net. There may be some other things you can catch with it. 2. Yeah, I think you essentially can get, well, you get the fairies, but I think you can bottle some of those bees. And I think there's also, isn't there like a version of the bee that's super powered? I'm trying to remember. It's just been so long. Okay, I think that's most of the village. Yeah, I guess there's a couple houses there. There's the one there. I just gotta refresh my memory here. Okay, so if I played this when I was 5... Okay, I guess I played this 30 years ago. Damn. Damn, that was a long time ago. Holy smokes. Yo, Dink, this house used to be a hideout for a gang of thieves. What was their leader's name? Oh yeah, his name was Blind and he hated the light a lot. That comes up later. Oops, there we go. Oh, pff. I don't know why I'm getting my buttons mixed up for some reason. Yeah, push puzzle. I think you just come back and forth a couple times to make this work. Trying to remember here. Oh, this'll do it. I wonder how heavy those blocks would actually be. They look like they'd be pretty dang heavy. Oh, oh man, my... I'm feeling my age. Oh, tell ya. I'm not sure. At some point I seem to have injured my back. I mean, I do crawl under trailers, so... for work. I think actually the real culprit is probably just not doing stretches. And I know that sounds like a... You know what? It's not a silly thing. Doing stretches actually helps out so much. Right, this is how you look over here and go, oh, there's a treasure chest there. I wonder how I get that.
Whoa, I saw her. A very nice young lady at the waterfall of Wishing, in the hills where the river begins. Dink, you should meet her at least once. I'm sure you will like her.
Mumble, mumble. My son really liked to play the ocarina, but he went to look for the golden power and has not returned. I wonder where he is and what he is doing now. Zzz. That's sad. Yeah, you do find that kid later, the guy he's talking about, and it's... I remember thinking it was kind of sad. Gosh, yeah, I just... So we have to get the 3 medallions before we get the Master Sword. I don't even know if you can reach the Master Sword without them, but I think you need them to be able to progress. Well, you do. You do need them to progress. There's like a library somewhere here, right? Yeah. Oh, we need the boots to get the book. The book on the shelf, yeah. Ah, man. It's funny remembering these things after having forgotten them. I think over here you get like a shovel for a digging game. Or am I wrong? Yeah, Dink. I'm now quarreling with my younger brother. I sealed the door to his room. So the doorway is open again. Okay. Maybe I should make up with my brother. Hey, Dink. Did you come from my older brother's room? Is he still angry? If you can reach the goal within 15 seconds, we will give you something good. Ready, set, go. Oh no. It's a maze. This try your time was 0 minutes and 13 seconds. You qualified, congratulations. Present you with a piece of heart. I thought this was an area to dig, but maybe I'm just misremembering it. Isn't there an area where there's a minigame to dig? I wonder what that sign says. Ah, well. Not an easy place to get up to. You literally have to go to through someone's house to be able to reach it. What was this house? I don't actually remember. Oh. Pay me 20 rupees and I'll let you open one chest. Keep what's inside. What will you do? Escape. Oh, I see. Too bad. Drop by again after collecting rupees. Hey kid, you can't open a chest after paying rupees or whatever. Butchering words. I guess I'm getting a little tired. I did work today. It wasn't a bad day today. It was actually fairly alright. It was a quiet Friday. Weather was really nice. Well, really nice outside. You can see the light pouring in. Makes you really want to go outside. But it's just, I don't know, something about the energy outside with the weather being good just kind of makes the day feel like it's a bit more pleasant. I also remember seeing these bushes and always think it reminded me of a sword. And there's that kid. It's like, oh, he's here. You approach him, and then he disappears. Yeah, there must be dialogue changes in this because I don't even remember if they called it the Ocarina in the original game. I think they just called it the flute. Yeah, I think there's something here too where you... Well, that'll make sense later, I think. If I'm remembering it right. This is our house, right? Yeah. Well, I guess I might as well talk to the sage. And then I'll probably call it quits afterwards. A lot of dudes here. I guess there's also never a reason to go back to your house. Other than breaking a couple pots here. I wonder if there's always hearts there. Not a bad reason to come back then. Okay, you need the gloves. Oh, I could go up that bridge. I think I have my 3DS somewhere. And I remember playing through... What was it? A Link Between Worlds? And I remember playing that game and it kind of gave me it made me shed a nostalgic tear. I know I'm using that word a lot. Well, I have been anyways. Because that game reminded me so much of this game, but was, 3D. And I thought that was pretty cool. I think he's here, right? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to him, and then I might call it a night. I'm definitely gonna also look up the why things are different in this version of the game that I'm playing. I am indeed Sarhashrashala Rakashalakala, the village elder and a descendant of the seven sages. Oh really? Dink, I am surprised a young man like you is searching for the Sword of Evil's Bane. Not just anyone can use that weapon. Legends say only the hero who has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. Do you really want to find it? Yeah, of course. Good. As a test, can you retrieve the Pendant of Courage from the East Palace? You bring it here, I will tell you more of the legend and give you a magical artifact. Now, go forward to the palace. Now granted, you could just go there, or you can explore around the world and maybe get some more heart pieces. Yeah, these guys used to scare the crap out of me as a kid. Well, if I collect some fairies, I should be okay health-wise. I don't even remember how to navigate this place. Oof, okay, alright. There we go. Yeah, that actually helps out a bit. Kind of. Oh, the music. Oh, man. So good. Sorry, I just gotta listen to music. Oh, man. So good. It's sending chills down my spine. Oh. Yeah, when that music started playing, you had a mission. You had to basically get through this dungeon. Alright. Oh, wow. I'm not good at this game. Lord. Getting rich fast. Though I don't remember if money has too much worth in this game. So, might as well use it. You want to buy yourself something. Oh yeah, and then you get a glimpse at the big chest. Sorry, excuse me. Professional streaming here, burping into the microphone. Oh yeah, these boners. Always jumping. But yeah, I like how it basically teases you with the, oh, there's a giant treasure chest there. What could be inside? Don't think this one is the... It's not the bow, is it? I think that's in the desert area. But yeah, back in the day, finding an item from the dungeon and being able to use it was just the coolest thing. Even if it kind of became a bit of a cliche later on, you know? Just like, yeah, gotta find the item in the dungeon, gotta use it to kill the boss. But that was always pretty neat. Dink, it is I, Sahasrara. I can talk to you telepathically when you touch these tiles. Here is a hint. You can use the treasure hidden in this palace to defeat armored foes. Huh. We come back later then. Wait, you can push blocks, but could you pull them? I honestly can't remember. Okay. Yeah, I just couldn't remember. Alright, these dudes. Oh yeah, and then you're like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna open up this treasure chest. Right here. Eh, it's locked. If you had the big key, you might be able to open it. Yeah, I guess you need the big key not only to fight the boss, but also get the item too. I don't remember if every single item you get is key to fighting the bosses, but I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that had a toggle. So I always assumed once you did it, it was open. Oops. Can I just... Nope. Only good if there's a torch in the room. You just corner them, it's okay. Said corner them? Yep, there we go. Alright, come here. Oh, we got what we needed. The key. I think that's a teleportation device over there, but I don't remember. So let's fight these guys first, and then we can examine that. Pretty sure I could have got myself a red shield right away. Okay, never mind. Ah, big key. Well, that didn't take long at all, but I guess this is the tutorial dungeon. A little bit of good game design here. It loops you back the way you came. Okay, let's see what this item is. 'Cause I honestly don't remember. Oh, it is a bow. Oh wait, so is this the place with the googly eye dude? Oh, so what was down here again? Don't remember. Oh, perfect. That is beautiful. Yeah, okay, I must be completely misremembering. Nice little helpful area. We're still missing stuff, aren't we? How do we even get up there? I mean, it's not like you need to explore every room. Now this is gonna kind of force me to go the way I came, I think, right? Yeah. Oh well, let's see where we end up. I don't remember if ever lighting anything keeps it permanently lit. Like the torches, I mean. Hi, what CRT filter do you use and how much bitrate in the stream? That is actually a good question. I'm fairly new to when it comes to stuff. Let me actually just pause and find out. I mean, there's a couple factors at play here that might make this look kind of awful. I mean, let's see. Actually, for the sake of being transparent here, because I haven't done it on the stream yet, this is what it would look like by default. There we go. So even in its default appearance, I mean, I can see it on my end. There's a lot of flickering, and that's just because of probably this $20 capture card and $20 HDMI into my Super Nintendo. But I use what's called retro effects for OBS. So you can kind of mess around. I don't want to play around with the CRT too much, but you can basically kind of toggle between different styles. So you can make it a little bit more obnoxious if you want. But I just like, what was it? This one, number 13, I guess. It threw me off though, because you go to the effects filter for OBS, and then I was expecting a huge, you know, list of them, but first you, oh, no, it's, I mean, the CRT filter does actually help quite a bit, but I am using an original Super Nintendo here. Yeah, a CRT filter kind of helps me feel that nostalgia that I experienced when I played this game 30 years ago. Oh, yeah. I guess I probably need to, I don't know. I don't remember if I need to fight these guys. I think the last time I used an emulator, gosh, what was it called? ZNES or something like that? Probably my Windows XP. I remember it being very purple, but it was an alright way to play, like, I think I was playing Chrono Trigger on it a long time ago. I think you could remove certain layers of, I guess the overlay, I don't know what you'd call it, the graphics. Like there's sprite layers, I guess. You can remove the background layer too. Try to capture a video with emulator and CRT filters, but my image and video looks like trash because of green, even on 10K bitrate. Oh, I also forgot to look at my bitrate. I'm just actually gonna do that for you quickly. Let's see, settings. I'm just curious what I actually have it. I don't know if it's anything good. Oh, I guess I don't even have it here. No, I guess I don't have that. I guess I'm just using a like a simplified mode? I don't even... Do I have it here? One second. I guess... Hold up. Here, I think I can do this. Just gonna make things look a little weird. I see my mouse. Nope. Oh, okay, hold on. I'll just quickly show you what I'm doing, but I have to... Let's see... So I have... Nope, that didn't work. Yep, let's see here. Actually, I think I can do this. Yeah. There we go. Trippy. File, settings. So, I guess for streaming output, I have rate control, CQP, CQ level 24. I think the lower the number, the better this is. I think people are recommending you have this at like 18 or maybe 20. I just went with 24 because I don't exactly have an amazing computer. So, yeah, I think if I use different settings there, you can actually toggle the bitrate, but well. Yeah. Anyways, let's see here. So I have to... Sorry to even get this back. I think I right-click U green. I'm just using like a $20 capture card that I have to use through OBS. And then I should be able to full screen it like that. Right, there we go. And that's basically how I end up playing it. So I do have some fairies, so I think I should be okay. Yeah, I am by no means an expert when it comes to any of the streaming or all that stuff. Some people even buy retro TVs to experience. Oh yes, yes, yes. I've been kind of thinking about it myself. One of my buddies, let's call him Pooh. I play Smash Bros with him. He was telling me a story about how he bought like this really decent CRT TV for, what was it? Like $20. And then I think the person was going, hey, is this thing only worth $20? Because I have people telling me it's going to be worth $100 if I sell it to them. And he's like, yep. Oh, it's timed. Oh my goodness. Okay. I should just, you know what? I should be using the bow. Okay. I don't quite remember how to use it. And I really should have just adventured a bit more, got myself some more hearts. But I don't know. Oh, I guess I could just do that. Okay. Oh, right. This room. Yeah, I didn't really appreciate what CRT TVs did until much later, because I remember playing these games as a kid. And for context, that would have been like 30 years ago. Oof. And even on the N64, sure. And maybe the early life cycle of the 360, Xbox 360 for me. I would have had like a CRT TV. I remember playing Dead Rising, and I'm like, I can't read that font because there's no way to change it. It was painful. Still blown away by the game, but yeah, I needed an HD TV at the time. Anyways, and yeah, I would do a little bit of like emulation, and I thought it looked pretty good with its blocky pixels. But then I remember reading this article talking about what CRT TVs did and what they were able to achieve, at least the artists who made games back in the day, by kind of relying on how the TV rendered, I guess, the pixels using, oh, I don't know if it's even called scan lines. I don't even, anything I'm saying is probably completely inaccurate in its terminology, but I always did find that interesting. And the article I read even showed like a snapshot of, like, here's a skeleton from a game, that how it would have, it kind of just blended, if that makes sense. Kind of placed pixels in certain colors in a way that it kind of made it a lot more detailed than it actually was. I think even an example was the portraits for like Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy. Now on a CRT TV, they kind of looked a bit more detailed than they actually, you know, were. I guess also part of that is just, you know, the lack of detail kind of allows you to imagine it. My goodness, okay. Right, I think I can just stay here and, yeah. I completely forgot about this boss. Very simple, but... Oh goodness, well, I have one fairy left. Maybe I actually do have an easier time fighting these guys with the arrows, but... Oh, awful. Oh, no. Jeez, leave me alone. Oh, I'm just a kid. I mean, I'm not. Link is probably a kid. I'm actually not sure how old he would be in this. Early on, I was gushing about the art of the instruction manual. And I guess he could have been like... The sound when the boss gets hit is like moo. It is. It totally is, but... it's satisfying. It's this whole playing through this has been extremely nostalgic for me and just therapeutic in a sense. Not that anything's wrong in my life. For those who may be tuning in, I actually have my viewer count disabled because I get anxious when the numbers fluctuate or there's more than one person. Like, oh, gotta act unnatural and start yapping. Just easier for me to kind of just go on tangents, not worrying about viewer counts. Anyways, I already forgot what I was talking about. Right, I'm expecting my second kid any minute now. Well, I mean, in the context of the baby's overdue, so I'm just relaxing by playing some Super Nintendo. And essentially, it's thanks to my brother. He got me, what's it called? The FX Pack Pro, and he actually bought me a Famicom. Okay, if I just lure him up here and just shoot him with arrows, right? There we go. Oh. You know, I even think with the arrows, you can shoot him in midair, so. Clearly, I'm misremembering this game. I thought we got the bow from the Desert Palace. But I guess not. You won the Pendant of Courage. Take it to Shahashra, blah, 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 blah. 2 pendants remain. Okay, well, I think I'll run over to him, grab my fancy boots, and then I think I'll call the night. So I'll probably want to get up early with the kiddo. So I'm a dad of 1, waiting on 2, for context, and he is full toddler mode. And, well, wife needs to sleep because she's super pregnant.
Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage. Now I will tell you more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the Hylian royalty. These Knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. This game is amazing for 1 megabyte of space on cartridge. Yes, yeah, my brother who got me the Super Nintendo and the cart here. It's an emulation cart. I'm just gonna spit it out. It's got a micro SD card, with a bunch of things on it. So it's how I'm playing it. But anyways, yeah, he was telling me just random details of like how small these games actually were, and it just blows my mind how much they were able to accomplish with such little space. 1 megabyte is insane to think about. Like nowadays, I think video games are like, gosh, at least 100 gigabytes on, well, I mean, maybe on a computer. I'm not really sure about modern consoles these days. I just have a computer. I don't have anything cutting edge. So. These Knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Now video games have like 100 gigabyte patches. That's so true. It's nuts. Yeah, it's like you gotta make sure you have a big hard drive. I mean, I remember thinking 500 gigabytes was big back in the day. Now it's like you want to have as many terabytes as possible, just because of how big games are. And yeah, patches, you know, updating them. So, and then yeah, like a SSD to have better run, what's it? Game speed? I can't remember. There's a term for it, and my brain is a little tired. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against evil that took place when the Seven Sages created their seal. Among the descendants of the Knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Dink, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the sages. I want you to have it. He gives you the boots. He gives you the Pegasus boots. Now you can execute a devastating dash attack. Hold the A button for a short time. A helpful item is hidden in the cave on the east side of Lake Hylia. Get it. Yeah, I remember when I first got this item, I was like, what? Look how fast you can go. And then yeah, running up the stairs is like, just gonna do this. You can choose, yeah, you can start from Sanctuary. Don't know if I can do it, but I just want to see if I can do that thing where you just run to the well. I think the timing has to be pretty crazy. Oh, I don't even remember which way the castle was. Oh, I totally bypassed it. I think I want to go to the left. Okay, sorry. Do that one more time. I mean, it might not even be on this version of the game. And for some context, I am noticing some differences in this version versus the one I remember growing up with, but also it's been 30 years, so I could be just completely misremembering things, which is totally possible. But I think this has updated dialogue. Oh, yeah, I think I totally messed it up. But basically, there's supposed to be some sort of Easter egg if you can run to the well in time. Or am I misremembering it? Or is it if you run to Link's house? Okay, wait, hold on. Sorry. I'm meaning to go to bed. I just have to, for some reason, try this. Maybe it's if you start from his house. I could just easily look it up.
My memory tells me you have to run from Sanctuary to get the thing. What? Could you always turn directions? Okay, that must be new. No, okay. I'll have to look up the Easter egg. I honestly don't remember it anymore. Short story long, I swear if you run with the boots and you go down that well, you find this hidden room full of rupees. And I remember reading about it much later on in my life, but as a kid, I thought it was the craziest thing and it made no sense to me. And I told my cousins about it and they were like skeptical about it because it just sounded like one of those schoolyard rumors where it's like, that can't be real. And then you try to replicate it and then you can't. And it's like, yeah, you were just lying. It's like, no, it was real. So, anyways, hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in, whoever you are and whenever you are. Whether you're watching this right now live or maybe in the future when I upload this on YouTube eventually, which isn't going to be for a while because I'm just busy with the baby stuff. I'm really behind on uploads and stuff like that. But anyways, thank you for being here. May you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or night, and take care of yourself. And yeah, I'll catch you later. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing this game, but I think I might want to. I just have some backlog of some other stuff that I want to keep playing. Darkest Dungeon 2 for one, and Scald against the Black Priory. Anyways, I've done enough rambling for the night. You take it easy, okay? I'll see you later.